Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Going to be unboxing a gold coin that you may have seen before. I'm not really sure if I've gone into what's so special about this particular gold coin, but it was a purchase made before the big drop in prices, but the collector value may justify it. However, the collector value really has kind of stripped away from pieces like this, surprisingly enough, at least for the most part, because the premium on this thing was not a whole heck of a lot over spot at the time. But nonetheless, it's another ounce of the collection, and we'll talk about what's so special about this coin after we unbox it. And when I mean unbox it, I mean I'm going to take it out of the box. That's right. And no, it's not a Susan B. Anthony. It's not. That's SBA. Let's see here. Very good. There's the inside of the box, in case you wanted to know. This comes to us from Atmex. And we will take that out, remove that, remove carefully. And then this particular piece here is the bag inside of a box. So we are going to carefully remove that because it is an assay card. Yes, indeed. There it is. Okay, very good. There it is. It is an assay card. Now, it is 1 ounce of gold from 2007. And that's right, it's an older one. But there's something to be said about this particular coin. Let's read the certificate of authenticity. It is the Royal Canadian Mint attest that this coin meets the following definition for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nines purity. That's right. Gold AU, that is 99.999% pure, is defined as having the sum of less than 10 parts per million of the following elements: silver, aluminum, AS, I don't know what that is. BI, is that bismuth? CR, I'm not sure what that is. CU is copper, FE is iron. IN, I'm not sure what that is. MG, I think, is magnesium. MN, I'm not sure. NI is nickel. PB is lead. PD is palladium. PT is platinum. SN, selenium. SI, which is silicone. Titanium, zinc, and zirconium. I think that is. This refers to the bulk materials below the coin surfaces. Wow, that's interesting. So that just goes to show you how finely refined this thing is. Finely refined. That was intended. I thought of that. It took me 3 days to think of that. But here it is. It's in an assay card, and already I see something underneath the card there that's stuck to. I don't know if that's it looks like it's almost relief, but this is assayed here. And it is 30 millimeters in diameter, which is the diameter of a regular maple leaf. 31.15 grams. It is as a finish of a bullion finish, which during the time that bullion finish you could kind of see a sort of sort of a specimen type finish, kind of a brushed background there that you saw. $200. But you see the edge here is kind of like a Susan B. Anthony dollar. It has is on the rim. You have that sort of a design there, and then here's the other side, the reverse. But what makes this thing so special is that 5 nines purity. But not only that, but it is also the first bullion or gold coin that I know of that has been minted in 5 nines fine. Now I'll say that the first bullion coin, because I believe that there have been some other collector issues that have been released before. We may ask Medio Man, because I think he knows about some of those. I believe there was 1 or 2 collector coins that were issued in 5 nines purity before, but this is the first bullion coin that was offered in 5 nines purity. And ever since then, they've created one every year since, starting with the Maple Leaf series, and then in 2011, I believe they did the Mountie, or maybe that was 2012, perhaps. And then 2014, I believe, or 13, they started Wild Animal series, or the Echoes of the Wild, or something like that, which are stylized, and those are essentially bullion. And you can get those in assay cards too, for not a whole lot over spot than a regular maple leaf. And but the other fascinating and special aspect of this coin is the fact that this is a copy of the first of its kind, the largest, heaviest gold coin ever produced in the world at the time. In 2007, they made $1 million gold coin. That thing was huge. It wasn't 1 ton like the Royal Australian, or what the Perth Mint did, but boy, it was very, very heavy. And I want to say that thing weighed, I don't know how many kilograms. I forget. I don't have the information with me right now. But that thing was definitely a huge. It had a face value of $1 million. Obviously worth much more than that. And they made several of them. And one of those actually got stolen and melted down, obviously. But there's like 5 or 6 of them out there. The one at the Royal Canadian Mint. The Perth Mint made just one, the 1 ton coin, I think. But before, that was in 2012. From 2007 to 2012, it was the largest gold coin in the world. And this is the 1 ounce version of that coin. Same design. Pretty cool. And so I think that's quite special and quite unique to have this in my collection. Actually, this is my second one. And I saw it at APMEX and decided to pick it up because it was pretty much at or below the price of other bullion coins. And gold had taken a very, very slight dip, and I thought, well, that was the dip that everybody was kind of expecting or potential to happen after the trade talks. Turns out it went a lot lower than that. But that's okay. You know what they say about hindsight? It is, if I only had the foresight to figure out what the hindsight was, I would know that number. Well, somebody's going to post in the comment section below, more than likely. And they're going to put the number in there as if I didn't know what it was. But I do know what it is. All right, very good. So there it is. A gold added to the stack. Worst case scenario, I've got another ounce of gold. There you go. And you know what they say, you should count your stack in terms of the weight of the stack in ounces, not in dollars. I've lost some money on this coin already. From the time that it was shipped out, the time it got here, I've lost money on it. That happens, you know. And it can happen with gold, too, as well as silver. So folks know you can't time every buy. And that's why I don't stress about it. And I accumulate silver collectible coins, gold collectible coins, because I enjoy them. By the way, a little tip for people out there. When you buy gold or silver, collector, what have you, styles, the best thing to do is to store it off-site. That's right. Find somebody you trust where you can store it. If you have the luxury to do so. If you don't have the luxury to store it off-site, in other words, not at your home or not in your location, then get a massive safe. Have lots of guns to protect it. Know how to use your firearms. Have lots of ammo. Have guns nearby in every room of the house if possible. Like I do. I think that's incredibly wise and smart to do, is to have the ability to protect yourself as well as a security system for when you're not home. But the most important thing is just to take away the temptation altogether by having it stored off-site or in several locations. I can't stress that enough, folks. I've had this, there's reasons why people have got to be careful. And so the best thing to do is to have, you got anything of wealth like that, you need to have somewhere else where it can't be stolen as readily. And of course, if someone like me, I've got the luxury of having several people that I trust, family and otherwise. But actually, this person that has the majority of my gold is not even family, but somebody that I've known for a long, long time. There you go. All right. Gold. Another addition to the stack and an assay card, which is pretty cool. This card kicks assay. It sure does. All right. A multitude of gratitude to every single one of you all for watching. I want to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.